Hey, this is Kina Knisley, and I am with Keller Williams, and I am in Honolulu. And this is Real Talk about real estate. And today I have Ricky Burton from Charleston, South Carolina. So thank you for joining me today. How is everything going in Charleston?
It's going pretty good, pretty good. We finally got away from that heat wave, and we have the little cooler climate now, about 75 degrees. So
Ooh.
it's been very comfortable now.
Oh, we're still at 90. I'm dripping sweat. 82 is about my favorite, but we're
Yeah,
even hot for Hawaii. We don't have
right.
those Kona winds right now, so
Yep,
we're
yep.
72 for the East Coast right now is pretty good. So
It felt very good.
yeah.
I could even be, it probably was 85, but it felt like 72 because there was no humidity or anything. But yeah,
Yes. But
yeah.
so how's the market there? Are your houses moving?
The houses are not moving. Well, they're moving, but it takes much longer now. So usually we're in around 40 days on the market, but right now I think we're at like 60 to 80 right now. It's in Charleston is a different market because we have a lot of new construction in the area. So so I actually live in Summerville, South Carolina. In regards to Bang, I'm in Berkeley County. Actually, I cover Charleston County because we don't have anybody in Berkeley County yet. But we're trying to find somebody, so let me know. And so there's a lot of new construction, and with Summerville being one of the fastest growing cities in South Carolina, most likely, if somebody says, "Oh, I'm moving to Charleston," they're most likely moving to Summerville. Summerville falls into three different counties, so it's huge. Yeah, it's crazy.
But wow. So if I want to buy a home in Charleston, about how much money do I have to have in my wallet?
Yeah, it all depends on if you're looking at downtown Charleston, if you're looking at one of the islands like Folly Beach, Sullivan's Island, IOP. You're looking nowhere less than $800,000.
Wow. Those are beautiful homes though. We talked about.
Very,
Um,
very.
they're cute little homes out there in those
Yeah.
islands. Uh, so now what if I want the Summerlin community?
The
The
Somerville,
yeah,
the
Summer.
Somerville community, yes, about 450 to be average.
Yeah.
And they can start as low as 280 if you want a townhouse or condo, whatever you want to call it. We have $1.5 million homes in Somerville, but in an HOA, I'm not going to spend a million or 1.5 million in an HOA with somebody telling me about my grass or whatever the case may be. So, but we have all different type of communities, whether it's 55 plus, just regular communities that we have a lot of golf cart communities. So we're bringing our kids to school on a golf cart and
Oh, how fun.
oh yeah, definitely, definitely.
So now for 450,000, what am I getting? Am I
You 5 beds, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage. The 3-car garages usually start around that 500 range.
three-car
But
garages?
yeah, definitely. Yeah, whether it's a tandem garage or literally three separate garages, they're attached and everything to the house. Some garages are detached, but it just all depends on who the builder is, whether it's D.R. Horton, Lennar, Dreamfinder Homes, and so forth. So
Yeah,
this,
so we've got some builders there that we don't have because we've got D.R. Horton and Castle and
Mhm.
Cook and Gentry.
Okay.
We haven't; those other ones haven't ventured over here yet.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
much
like,
land to build on, so they.
they'd get land and they'll try to bunch up as many homes as possible. The average in a HOA, the average acreage is like 0.16, 0.18. You have a few that were built maybe 15 years ago that's on a quarter or a third of an acre, but that's big for a HOA neighborhood.
Yeah, so I'll tell you, 450 here. you're not getting a single family home.
Not a dime.
You can get a condo. Maybe I can get you a 2-bedroom. Maybe. And then your HOA fees are going to be pretty high.
Right.
Yeah, I just had a FHA shopper over the weekend at $550. And they didn't like anything they could get single family wise. And so we went to the builder where they're doing 4.99 and we got them in, something they love now. But yeah, it's $650. But
right.
Your interest rate's a point less, it's definitely a much better deal.
Right.
So are there any other up and coming neighborhoods that people could maybe look at, maybe investing wise? Will they cash?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. So in regards to Charleston, because it's so many different communities, whether it's 55 plus, so Charleston is the #1 relocation spot in the US because of the weather, because of the history, the amazing food, no matter if it's barbecue, it's so diverse because everyone is coming here and it's a melting pot of everybody.
Yeah.
So, it's not just the retirees that are coming here. It's a huge military location. So we're about to have the largest Coast Guard headquarters here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we have the Charleston Air Force Base, the Joint Air Force Base with Navy and Army. We have the Navy nuclear base here. So that's where all the Navy nukes come and train and go to school for 6 months. And then whether they're E5, E6, they're all here, and then they'll go out and go wherever they're listed at.
So is that way they're really pushing, this is off the real estate topic, but it's so I keep hearing ads, be nuke smart. It's Navy ads to join the Navy and be nuke smart. Is that why? Because they're growing their nuclear program there?
Exactly.
That's incredible. Because I hear those ads here all the time and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. I have one of my clients that he bought an investment home because his nephew literally was coming to Navy nuke school, and him and his buddies, they had to find a place to live. So instead of them renting, he bought a home, 4 beds, house hacked, and then had 4 of them stay in the house. And then they're there for 3 to 6 months. And then he has other people renting the rooms out as well. So instead of it being, one renter, it's actually 3 or 4 at a time. So
that's brilliant. Yeah, house hacking, especially using your VA loan and doing house hacking. Are you doing a lot of loan assumptions there right now?
I'm actually doing one right now.
So what does your gap look like?
So with people who have purchased anywhere between 2018, 2019, all the way up to 2022, you're looking at about $150,000 in equity.
So, wow. So that's really good though. And that's not that's not a terrible gap.
No.
I actually just did an interview with a lender that has the gap program. She's got a loan for the gap.
Yeah, you were just telling me about that.
So that's a great option. I love when they can assume.
Right. Exactly.
As long as it's service member to service member.
Oh yeah, definitely. I would not let one of my clients. Obviously it's not our decision, but my client right now is providing the buyer coming in a 2.75 interest rate, and they're only how it worked was it was a USAA loan, conventional, and since I saw the USAA, I was like, are you guys eligible for VA? And he was like, yes. How about you see if you can qualify for the VA SUMBA loan that we have, the 2.75? And they was like, oh my God, yes, let's do it. So, with the VA loan, you have to make sure that you're speaking with the loan originator as much as possible, because they will delay it. And so, it's like, all right, we're all in a team. The other agent is with Keller Williams. So I was like, hey, I know you're very good in regards to you're trained and, because he's with Chucktown Homes. And I was like, we have to make sure that these clients are on top of the ball in regards to getting in contact with Rocket Mortgage.
Yeah, they've got to. I've been using Assumption Solutions, which is a little commercial for Assumption Solutions here, guys. It's like $1,900 and they stay on them. They have their thumb on them. They're like sellers, stocks.
Right.
Or stocks. Right. They're closing them in 60 days.
Wow.
So, and it is $1,900, but we usually just split it. buyer
Yeah,
pays half, seller pays half.
yeah,
Maybe I'll throw in some to help just because it's so much faster and I know it'll be done right. So,
right.
oh yeah. So we'll throw up Assumption Solution website. Throw that in there.
Yeah.
So anyway, so why do people love living in Charleston? I told you why I loved it when I visited,
Oh,
but
yeah.
why do people love living there?
It's definitely Southern hospitality. Like, and even though that everybody that you talk to, if you ask if they're from there, about 10% of the people are actually natives. Everyone else is from, Jersey, Boston, like me, the Midwest, Ohio, Chicago. But everyone loves each other and everyone's coming here, whether they're PCS here or they're relocating because they're before COVID, were able to work from home. So everyone's coming here, and it's just like a little family. It's like during COVID, we have our little COVID family that we only chilled with, whether it was golf carts, and we were able to do whatever we wanted because we were on the golf carts, and we're like, all right, this family stays on your golf cart, and then we go to
Yeah, you guys were way more liberal than we were because I
right.
already shared with him that I did a conference in person with like 100 people in Charleston during COVID.
Right.
So I
Yeah.
had to get off island, guys. I had to, and it was ninja selling, so it was great.
Right.
So now, what is if someone wants to move to Charleston? What should they know? Besides,
Um,
call you first.
Oh yeah, of course, of course. Just being able to know if you're moving here, know where you're going to be living and know where you're commuting to. So in Somerville, we are 35 minutes to the airport and the Joint Air Force Base. We're 45 minutes to all the beaches. So depending on what your hobbies are, depending on what your work life balance is, kids going to sports. I go to Daniel Island 4 out of 7 days to bring my daughter to gymnastics. Know where you want to be and where you're going to be for the most of the time, because you could be in traffic and there's 40 new people a day moving to Charleston, so the traffic is going to definitely get growing and growing as we go. So know where you want to be in regards to your commute, and where your hobbies is, whether it's going to the beach, whether it's playing golf, going to different restaurants. You just have to know where you want to be for the most of the time.
Wow. So no, that sounds. I do love Charleston, and the food was amazing. Oh my goodness.
No matter what type of food.
I know. Yeah, you guys had some great restaurants. Well, thank you so much, Ricky. This has been awesome. So 40 people a day are moving there? Man, you must have a ton of buyers.
Yeah, I wish. That's Somerville alone. So
Yeah.
but yeah, in regards to South Carolina and Charleston, once people visit here, like I came here because we were going back to Boston. Our flight got canceled, and I went to dinner on Shem Creek, looking at the pelicans, the dolphins, and I was like, I could see myself here. And I was working from home. Me and my wife was here 3 months later.
Oh wow, that's an awesome story. That is so cool.
Yeah.
Yes, one day I got to decide. I can't stay in Hawaii forever. I have to sell a lot of houses to stay here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, this has been Kina with Real Talk About Real Estate. And if you know anybody that wants to buy, sell, or invest in Charleston, please let me know. And I would love to connect you with Ricky, or we'll throw his contact info up here and you can reach out to him. And I will talk to you soon. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kina. I appreciate it.